Hello everybody, Hito here and welcome back to another 1.5 Infinity Nikki video. We just got the global stream and the global Twitter doesn't stop posting, so we got a lot of new things to discover. And yes, a lot of them are things that were nearly or not even at all touched upon in the Chinese stream yesterday. Before we jump into the video, I will be doing another giveaway for you guys, another 3 monthly gifts to 3 of you guys. All you need to do to participate is leave a like and a comment under the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel and join my Discord as I will be announcing the winners over there. Now let's jump into the video. The global livestream and the global post do differ a bit here and there from the Chinese one. They do add a few extra things, so I will mainly just focus on what is new. So if you aren't up to speed yet, here is the other video. It will be on the top right. Check it out because it is important. Otherwise, most of the stuff might not make sense. I will still retouch a few big things, but if you want the bigger picture, then watch that video. Alright, let's look into this one. So, right after we get the trailer for Bubble Season again, we start off with something new. New daily tasks called Starlit Moments. I've already been speculating about this and I just can't find an idea of what this could mean. So we have the regular daily wishes, which are our regular daily tasks. You complete them, you get your XP and your diamonds. Now, Starlit Moments very clearly features a new currency that you can see next to the text, which we most probably are using in the Starlit shop that you can see in the bottom left. But we still get the daily rewards on the right, so we still have those little gifts. Now, does that mean that we get completely different rewards from this daily task, or do the payouts get shared between the two different ones? I know I'm making it sound a bit confusing, but now players will be mainly prompted for Starlit Moments, and then maybe we can't do our daily wishes anymore? I don't know. Generally, I don't mind that, but if you're somebody who is still, let's say, crafting the Silver Girl aria, you need to look at the daily wishes, because you need to get your silver petals from it. So, I don't know how this is going to work yet. I hope we get more info about it in the future, but so far, we got new daily tasks. That's like the big picture. Then again, we got the dungeon that seems to be for co-op, but the gameplay still insinuates that you can also play this on your own, bringing us back to the entire speculations of how many people can play co-op. In all of these sequences where we see multiple Nikkis in one screen, it's always just 2. But we have that animal game in which we have 5 players total, which makes me think, is it 2 in the open world and 5 people can play that specific event? Or is our range 2 to 5 people? I don't know, we'll have to wait and see, but I will be extremely happy about 5-player co-op. And then we come back to the new miracle outfit, which I've already talked about, and that is the Sea of Stars. And it is 100% confirmed now, because before everybody in my chat was just like, this is definitely going to be the new miracle outfit, right? And I was like, yeah, sure, 100%, right? It has to be. I would have been hella confused if it wasn't after all, but no, it is. It's our new miracle outfit, and we can get this one for free in the Heart of Infinity. So this is where I'm going back to the other new daily tasks, and that is that I'm assuming that maybe we get a new currency through that we can then use in the Heart of Infinity, because I'm going to assume that the Sea of Stars is a miracle outfit based on the storyline for the co-op realm, which means that we haven't seen any collectible in there. No Whim Star, no Whim something, there isn't one. In the Abandoned District map, yes, there is one, but that seems more like it will work like in the Firework Isles, where it has its own little vendor and you can exchange it there. So I'm thinking that the new Shard of Infinity is going to work a little bit different than the current one. And we also get a preview of this outfit's ability. It is gorgeous, and this one has the ability called Celestial Promise, in which we can summon a Sea of Stars. Then we get the new ability outfit, which I've talked about before as well, called Springbloom Enchantment. A lot of people were talking about that this reminds them a lot either of Pokemon or Digimon, and I am on board with this. So this one we will also be getting in the Heart of Infinity, most definitely through the new shard. Then again, the fact that we get this outfit to accompany us on that new map means that maybe the new Whim collectible is for the new Heart of Infinity, but I still kind of doubt it. It's really hard to say what the new collectible will be that is being used in the Heart of Infinity. It's just a big back and forth. Then we also have this outfit called the Heartlake Ripple, and it doesn't seem to be an ability outfit. We just get it for free in the Heart of Infinity. And I am extremely unsure on how or why. Maybe it's just a regular tree outfit that we can get. It looks really pretty, don't get me wrong. I'm just a bit confused on where this entire outfit works in the storyline or whatever we get it through. Then we have the Honey Hunt outfit, which we can get for free through the event Floating Bubbles. And this is really cute. I love it. I think I've shown it before, and people are speculating that this might be a stand-in for the bug catching outfit, which I would really love. I feel like the outfit might be a bit impractical in that sense, but it would still be really cute if it were to be. And then one thing that I was extremely confused by when they showed it in the Chinese trailer is the return of the Heartfelt Gifts. Now that I see it, it makes a lot of sense. If you are a new player, especially because Infinity Nikki is going to be available through Steam, which makes it available on all OS devices, starting version 1.5. Anybody can play, and a lot of new people will come to the game. So being new and seeing, oh, we just missed all of these free outfits, kinda sucks. So they decided to do probably a page in the shop where people can just redeem these outfits like we could. And the page just looks a lot bigger probably, because they get 9 outfits in total. It's also good for you guys in case you've missed any of these, especially if your device couldn't handle it and you are going to jump into the game through Steam as well, or whichever your situation is. We can now get these outfits in case we missed any of them, and that is really awesome in my opinion. Sadly, this is also the end of Heartfelt Gifts, unless they decide to surprise us in any of the future update streams, but I doubt it because it was made very clear that this would be the last round. Now, something that I saw a lot of people commenting and talking about is that, man, I wish I had polls for these beautiful upcoming outfits. What if I told you that you will most definitely have at least 100? And I'm not kidding. We are going to get the equivalent of a total of 100 polls just through the base update of version 1.5. And that literally just calculates login rewards, version update rewards, and a few event rewards, which means that there are so many more things we can get. And most definitely sounds like if you just play a little bit, you could get yourself a full 5-star set just like that. We are also getting something that was kind of asked for before, and that is that we're getting a Runway Stage, in which you guys can just show off your outfits to other players. Now, I don't know if this is going to work in any way like it does in Dress to Impress, or if it's just you register or something, and other players that walk through here can just gallery through, which would make it a bit boring again in my opinion. I would actually love to make themes with my friends and then try to make something and then we vote. It doesn't even have to be voting, right? But just having a few more people around you would make the entire thing a bit more fun in my opinion. But we don't know a lot of the specifics yet. Again, a lot of stuff we probably have to wait for until the 29th. We have also finally gotten the official names of the new outfits. The first 5-star outfit is called Crimson Feather, and its ability is called Winged Hover. Doing a double jump mid-air will, by default, activate the ability for Nikki to use her wings and hover above the ground. With this ability, she can also pick up another Nikki and fly her around as well. And the other 5-star outfit, Snowy Ballad, also has a really fun ability. Like I've said before, if you play Genshin Impact, it's basically Kaya Ice Bridge. but they named it pretty simply just water walking. So this outfit grants the ability to walk across frozen waters, which Nikki herself creates as she walks over the water. A small fun side feature is that as Nikki steps across the water, fish that are around her will leap and dance beneath her hem in graceful rhythm, and that is a really cute little side touch in my opinion. Now, something that was only very slightly touched upon during the Chinese stream was the dying feature, and I was genuinely like, that's it. We just get like 20 seconds, that was it. But thank you for the global stream, they are talking about it a lot more. Now, one of my personal concerns was that through the dying feature, people could replicate what a lot of the recolors have, and then make recolors very unappealing to even obtain. Now, they do combat that this does have its own limitations. As far as I understood is that we have to collect the pieces and certain materials, and then we have the possibility to adjust color hues, maybe even textures and patterns on certain areas. Each area offers its own color palette, its own color scheme, hues, textures, patterns, so it is in its own way a little limiting while still offering a lot of customization. In my opinion, this is really good because if they just gave us the entire rainbow palette, then people could very obviously replicate recolors and such, and that would just really defeat the purpose of polling, but we still get the possibility of just adjusting. And that is something that I really like, and I think the dying feature is really good as it is right now. I will be testing it a lot once it releases just to see that I can stand by my own word, but I am really confident that the dying feature is really good as they are executing it right now. Something that I've also shown during the Chinese stream that I didn't really talk about, and I'm really sorry about that, is that mobile players are getting a lot of optimizations. You will have to review the stream yourself just because so many devices are affected, and listing all of them would take forever. But I would definitely check it out because maybe playing on mobile for you is becoming a lot more appealing now. They are also mentioning Twitch drops again, which I have mentioned in my own video as well. Twitch drops are essentially rewards for viewers for watching streamers in a certain category, rewarding them with in-game rewards for said category. Now, this is still in the testing phase, which means that the rewards and the watch time requirements are a bit on the lower end, but if it works well, we hopefully get a lot more in future updates. Now, something else that is, in my opinion, really interesting and really good is that we get something called the Starlit Reunion. If you've played games like Genshin or Wuthering Waves, then you might be familiar with this once I explain this to you. After you haven't played for a long period of time, in this case 14 days, and you return, you will get prompted into an event screen called Starlit Reunion. Starlit Reunion is a welcome back to returning players, so if you are a returning player after all, then you will get compensated a lot with a lot of materials, and I'm assuming also a lot of missions and such for you to complete to earn more rewards to help you get back on your feet. I really like this, in my opinion. If you are somebody who doesn't really have a lot of time on their hands, especially, this is going to be really nice. And again, if you are a returning player who is going to come back through Steam, for example, then you will be rewarded for coming back, which sounds kind of weird, but that's kind of how it works. Now, that is all that the live stream had to offer, so let's take a look at some of the Twitter posts because they also offered a few new things. To get you on your feet, to get some polls, we are getting a lot of redeem codes. I will show all of them on the screen right now. The total amount of rewards we get after this, if you are only looking at what's really important here, are 10 revelation crystals and 300 diamonds. We are also getting 10 revelation crystals as version optimization rewards. Then we are also getting the Steam wishlist rewards, which are 10 revelation crystals and 10 resonite crystals. And then we are also getting check-in and exchange events again. Bubbly Gifts will be our fetch quest event, and Allison will of course make her return as well. Now, one thing that is at the very end of the showcase is Deep Breakthrough will grant us double rewards again. The Deep Breakthrough is the weekly boss challenges in which you gain materials to evolve your 4 and 5-star outfits. Very specifically, 5-star outfits are really expensive to evolve, so the fact that we are getting a double breakthrough is really good. Now, there's another thing that is really interesting alongside this, because I believe that the boss that we have seen a lot in the past is going to be a new weekly boss that we are getting alongside Shiroda. Now, why would we need another weekly boss, you ask? We're getting another miracle outfit. So if you are somebody who is still working on the other evolutions, this is going to get expensive and you are very soft locked through time. So not having to choose as much and actually being able to progressively farm these materials is really good. So first of all, new weekly boss, I hope I'm right with this, please don't be a Realm of Dark boss, and then double drops. This is going to get you head started a lot. I feel like we might be able to get the first evolution of the Star of Seas within the first like 2-3 weeks. If this is going to last for that long, I would be really happy. And then the other thing is we're getting another inspiration burst, which is a double rewards event for the Eureka realm. And what is interesting about this is that it has new Eurekas on the image. 2 new sets. I'm going to assume we're only going to get 1 realm, since a Eureka realm always has 2 5-star sets, and we're only seeing 2 new designs over here, so I'm only going to guess 1 new set. But still, this is really cool. This might change the quote-unquote meta a little bit. I have made a video about the Eureka meta before, so we'll see where these fit in. And that's it. I hope you guys found this video helpful. Again, if you are confused or are missing a few pieces, definitely check out my other video about this, because I am touching upon a lot of the base stuff in there. I'll probably be making another video about all of the outfits once we got all the info on them, and I will also be making a video on pulling them and seeing if they are actually worth it. And other than that, I will be live streaming the version update, because I want to test out co-op, and if I can play with a lot of you guys, then I will very gladly do it. So again, if anything of what I said interests you, a lot of links in the video description. And thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good day, everybody. Bye bye.